This is not an iPad. This is the daylight computer, and it's meant to be non-addictive. Now, you may notice there's someone next to me this time, and this is my wife, Rachel.
Hi.
I have her here because she is a phenomenal artist and also runs our household. I would be lost without her. And this thing does both of those really well. This has got a 10.5-inch paper-like screen which manages a 60 Hz refresh rate. Now there's no flicker, there's no blue light, and if you want, no backlight at all, which means it's really, really good for your eyes and for your brain. It runs on a MediaTek Helio G99 with 8 GB of RAM and has a micro SD slot, but the company doesn't want you to care about that. They just want you to use it mindfully and preferably outside. It also comes with this pen.
Something I love about this is because I'm an artist, I like feeling like I'm drawing on real paper instead of something, it just feels fake. It's hard to get ideas out on something that feels fake. Which is something I've heard before.
Let us show you what we mean with the paper. Okay, here is the sound of the Apple Pencil on the iPad. Oh, that really is silent. And here is the sound of the daylight on the daylight. I'm filming this part with my phone because we're doing a test and you don't know it. There are things people are saying about the tablet online. You have to guess what's true or not.
Oh, okay.
Yes. People say the tablet is either too heavy or too light. Which do you think it is?
I mean, I'm used to a big iPad, so this is a little bit lighter than my iPad, but it still is a little heavy.
It's a lot lighter than your iPad, for sure.
Yeah.
Yes. People say that this device is too heavy to use for long periods of time.
Really?
I wildly disagree.
I also disagree.
It's comfortable to hold.
Well, especially like if I'm drawing something for a long period of time, I get uncomfortable with my iPad.
Agreed. Okay. Second thing.
Okay.
Draw a few words. Write something out for me. Beautiful.
It looks like my handwriting.
That's kind of the thing I noticed with it, is it does actually look like your handwriting, my handwriting. When I write on this, it looks like my handwriting on paper.
Right.
Do you think the pen is not responsive and there's a huge delay? Or do you think the pen is overly responsive and jolts around everywhere? Or neither of those?
I say neither because it matches my time.
Can you believe? Maybe there are bad models out there. People say the pen has a terrible delay that bothers them.
There's no delay.
There's no delay.
There's no delay.
there's no delay at all.
I think I said that the first time I got it, actually.
It just writes really well. There's no way to communicate on camera that it feels like writing on paper.
You have to try it.
That sounds like we're trying to sell it.
I know it's
But
not.
you have to try it to understand. I'm gonna put this.
You're not killing the trees.
That is a actually great reason. If you're feeling
I
green,
know.
you're not killing trees. One of the things I really like about this is all of the templates. So if you want to do grocery lists, if you want to do journaling, if you want to make diaries, they actually make it pretty helpful. Just Christmas is still there. Also the fact that fingers don't write on it, but the pen does, and it's got perfect wrist, what do you call it?
I don't know what you're looking for.
Palm rejection.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Perfect palm rejection.
Oh, like that?
Like that. It does nothing. Does nothing. Now put your palm on it and write something. Unbelievable.
So we have a 2-month-old and a 2-year-old. 2-month-old won't care, but the 2-year-old wants every screen in the household.
Yes, and we have a hard and fast rule that he is not allowed any screens, except we agreed, except the daylight, and there's a reason for that.
You said except too many times.
Now, like we mentioned with our kids, we're really big on avoiding the internet, avoiding screen time, avoiding social media, but there are really fun things we can do with them still that the daylight makes possible and easy, like doing story time with them or letting them do art when we don't have any paper around, watching an occasional video if it's non-stimulating.
Especially if I'm doing their nails and they need something to focus on.
Yes.
That's a big one.
Cutting their nails, not painting their nails.
What did I say?
Doing their nails. I'm clarifying.
Oh.
Our oldest is really big into 21 Pilots. And so if he absolutely has to watch Drum Show, he's going to do it on the daylight and nothing else. And then music, like a virtual little piano. But something crazy happened this evening, right before we filmed, that we did not plan.
Our 2-year-old was playing a little piano on the daylight and was having a good time. And then very smoothly transitioned to wanting to play his actual little piano.
He set down the tablet and picked this up by choice.
No screaming. We didn't even have to take the daylight away, and he wanted something else.
Which is, like, amazing to me.
If this were an iPad, he would have screamed, because we would have had to take it away.
Now, as a part of my job, I teach music at a school to little kids. And when I first got the daylight, I thought, man, I really hope I use this. It kind of seems like a product I might get and set down and forget about. I haven't actually told you this about my job. I use this constantly every single day with the kids. They've all asked me what it is, but they're gonna hate me for showing their notes. But we draw out piano notes and songs and pictures and graphics, and I email it to all of them. It's really, really, really useful for music lessons. Not sure how many people watching this give music lessons, but that's an immediate sell.
As an artist, I've heard other people say this. It's not everyone's case, but I have a really hard time getting all of my ideas out on an iPad. It feels fake. But having something that feels like I am drawing on paper, it's easier as a creative to just let all my ideas out. My eyes get tired using my iPad. I use it for hours.
It's so bad for you.
It's so bad. But as a digital artist, I need to use it for hours. And I sketch my ideas out on there, and I think it would be really nice to have something first to sketch on, to get out ideas so I'm not spending hours and hours looking at a screen.
Another super practical use case, but also very niche, is moms of newborns, like you.
I'm up all throughout the night feeding, and it's a really lovely option to have something without flicker and a stimulating screen. And often I'm scrolling while I'm nursing, and it's lovely to protect my sleep this way.
I can attest that there is a constant low-grade blue glow throughout our room all night.
Oh, not with this.
Oh, we still have to do the downsides. There were downsides you wanted to talk about.
Well, I don't like that it doesn't...
The pen has a magnet, but it doesn't stick to the device. They're coming out with accessories, and I have to assume that the pen is going to stick to one of those. However, it comes with a little sleeve case, and it's got a little slot for the pen. It doesn't magnet to it, and that's something you like that is now gone.
If we're talking as an artist, I know that's not the point of this.
Yeah, it is. Why not?
But it doesn't have color.
Yeah, that's a positive or a negative depending on
Right.
who you are. So it's monochrome, so it's not distracting.
If you're a black and white artist, it's fantastic. It's also really helpful to get ideas out quickly. Did I say that already?
No. Maybe. So it's monochrome, which is really good for being non-distracting and stimulating. But if you're looking for something to do full color art, video editing, photo editing in Lightroom, it's going to be a lot harder to do those things if you don't have... If this is your only device to do that on.
Here's a question.
Oh.
Maybe you know. Maybe you don't know. We can find out together. If I wanted, as an artist, to transfer this image to my iPad, can it do that?
Yeah, depending on the software. I mean, you can use a software that syncs up, so if you're logged in on both, it'll sync perfectly. A lot of things I use sync up with Google Drive, and then on my computer or phone pulls it from Google Drive when I open it.
Oh, cool.
So that's a really good question because it's a tablet running on Android. It's full Android, so you can download apps as long as they can run on the tablet.
Got it.
But if you're running Mac OS, an Android tablet, you can't, what's it called? AirDrop.
AirDrop.
You can't AirDrop, and you can't quick share because that's Android to Android. But with the magic of the internet, you can share all sorts of things really easily.
That's cool. Another question for the sake of my own understanding.
I don't know what's coming.
What's the charge on it? What's the charge like?
Battery is a phenomenal question, actually.
Thank you.
I didn't have it written down.
Because I want to know how long it takes to charge
Yeah.
and how long it takes to die.
Yes. Okay. So it charges ridiculously fast depending on the charger. So,
Sure.
like any modern device now, probably a couple hours it'll charge up. But the drain on it is ridiculous. Of course, it depends on how bright the light is. But I teach all day. You can attest. I teach lessons all day. I have it on through the whole lesson, and I'm drawing on it. I'm having students draw on it. So the screen is on all day, and it lasts multiple days. Right now, I've used it for a good portion of the week, and what's it at?
46.
46%. I would confidently take it through 2 more days of lessons.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you said it takes a couple hours to charge?
I would say 2 to 3 hours to fully charge, depending on, like, if we plug it into the MacBook
I feel like
charger,
that would go quickly.
It shoots it up. The other cool thing is that the pen, that my favorite thing about it is that the pen has a button, a clicky button, which does a ton of things.
You can program it to do different things.
The pen hovers, it does a lot, and there's no battery. It's not Bluetooth, there's no battery.
Oh,
it just
that's nice.
works with it forever.
It just does.
Somehow. I don't know how it works, but
I would get
it
annoyed.
doesn't need to charge.
I would get annoyed with my iPad because I think iPad may have switched that over, but it used to have to charge in the thing and it would die and I would have to like put it back in and then just sit and wait for it.
Yeah, there's no battery. I don't know how to like. Maybe there's a battery in there that
Well,
lasts
like,
for like a decade, but
Think of your old Android stylus didn't need that. It's like a stylus versus like a pen.
yeah, but it's not like it works on like it syncs up with it in ways that just buying a stylus online wouldn't. You're having fun.
Yeah, you should. Like,
I'll
why
show
does
you what
it-
she's doing.
Why does it do that? I mean, I don't even care why it does that,
You're just scrolling apps.
but it.
You're having fun with it. I think it's really easy to sit here and be like, these two are trying to sell us a tablet. We're really not. We're just people who use it off camera. We don't say good things for the sake of saying good things. We've gotten devices that have been so bad, we will not film them.
It's true.
We just, yeah.
Like, sorry.
Yeah. This though, phenomenal. One of my favorite things I've ever shown. Special enough that I want my amazing wife here to review it with me. If you're interested, this is the cool part. It's down in the description and you can use the code LAMB, which is our last name, like the fluffy white animal, to get $50 off of the device. Any last words? Any final thoughts?
No, it's my favorite device you've received, and you've received too much for our apartment.
It's her favorite.
I don't want to get rid of this one.
That's saying a lot, actually.